Hello, hello, party people. Just to make sure it wasn't a fluke, let's try another one of these. And again, I can say we're doing something a little different today, but I try to do that every time. It'd be nice to, but field material, blah blah blah. So we're on chapter 11. Well, I'm on chapter 11 right now, and this chapter is a little bit more current, as it's about my experiences with the pandemic. Obviously, once it's completely over, if ever that time comes, there will be more added to it. What I have so far is there's some more stuff at the top, but this is just where I left off. I had a lot of free time during this pandemic. I worked on my YouTube channel a lot. TonyCouldveBeen (TCB). Got a video that hit 16k views. Had like 307 subs at my peak. Got a lot of subs from that 16k video. It was about PlayStation trophy hunting. I know, right? Not sure what PS trophy hunting has to do with the pandemic, but hey, a lot of free time. Idle minds, they say. I tried to stay as busy as possible because I didn't want to hear what was going on in the outside world anymore. It feels like I'm on vacation, but not really. Online gambling stresses me out. More people at home, internet, online gambling was inevitable. It is really stressful for me though. The swings are crazy. The much faster speed is nice sometimes though. So with no particular direction at this point, this isn't exactly filler space. It's kind of a little bit of both in terms of main content, story content, as well as filler space. So it's somewhere in between. I'm not sure what I was going to write about today. All I know is that I want to give this video another test run to see if there are actually people who enjoy me just narrating what I'm writing here. I hope there are, but if there's not, then I can just change the playlist to something else and just add it as usual content for my YouTube channel. Anyway, much like other people, I realize all the things we took for granted. Like going to a movie, eating at a restaurant, being around people in general, not 6 feet apart. Actually, let me see what I wrote at the top here. I don't want to be repeating myself. Okay, yeah, I see where I'm going with this. Okay. You guys will get some interesting news lately. Well, not lately, but soon enough. This period of time in human history will be forgotten by some of the next generation. How will we explain to newer generations that this is not supposed to be normal? This is not supposed to be something that can happen at any time for the entire world to suffer through. Let's change a little bit right here. Referencing the illusion that my locale might be changing. Like I said, do I really have an urgent reason to be here anymore? Places, did I name the places? Okay, yeah, I did. Places I've considered only have one location where I might actually know some people nearby that would be near Boulder, Colorado, I think. I was advised some counties to live in, but I haven't researched it yet. It's stored in a message somewhere, so damn it, I'll check it later. Further research is required. Chicago and Miami might just be pipe dreams. I have actually heard some bad things about Florida. Hopefully Miami would be an exception. But I wonder what the cost of living is like in a touristy spot like Miami. Real estate must be through the roof. Where do I want to live? If I could pick anywhere in the world? Honestly, I feel like I have enough savings to go wherever I want. It's just a question of if I want to spend it or not. 5 minutes, I have to call my work, final schedule for tomorrow. Another weekday in my life. Obviously, I just want to live somewhere where I can be happy. Even if it's just for a couple of years, like Vegas. Sometimes I wonder this. Do people think my actions were uncalled for when I left my ex in Vegas? In all fairness, it was not appropriate to hold herself hostage so that I couldn't get the medical treatment I needed. So I got the fuck out of there. Because she didn't want me to go to a hospital. So I just left the zip code and went to a hospital somewhere else. She didn't say I couldn't break up with her. I mean, that's not really something, damn it, something to joke about. But it was a long time ago. It feels like that. It's funny how fate, if it exists, can point us in different directions. Is there such a thing is the wrong path. If it was fate, then it shouldn't matter, because the end game will still be the same. It's entirely possible some people aren't destined to be happy the rest of their lives. To play devil's advocate, though, to play devil's advocate, though, some people, damn it, what's with me typing today? Some people say the future is what you make of it. The decisions you make and the panthers and the paths you cross, or not, for that matter. What do I believe? I probably lean more towards to fate. Some things might possibly be entirely out of our control. It's like this. Do you believe in destiny? But does destiny affect one's entire life, or just the ending? These are the thoughts I ponder in the shower, or staring up at the ceiling before bed. This would be interesting if I had like a little chat log on the side to get some ideas from, but I'm not that big yet. I'll get there eventually. We'll get there. TCB. Yeah, just smash that like button, guys. Ring that bell. It's time to call work. I'll be right back, guys. There's more to this, I swear. There's much more. These are the things that distract me or keep me up at night. It's gonna be an interesting day at work tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. I'll vlog all about it if it's that interesting, but it probably won't be. It'll be a little bit interesting, but not super interesting. What if I moved somewhere locally? I sort of don't want to, though. I don't really want to associate with any of the people I really know right now. I don't know if that's me being depressed or antisocial, but a lot of things and people just don't interest me sometimes. I feel like I need new things and new people. I see her every day. I talk to her every day. I am aware of her presence every day. I'm talking about the one and only this pandemic. Not sure if I pointed this out yet or not, but I don't think people realize how this time period of the pandemic, of the aforementioned pandemic, has made me experience more racism in these 2 or so years than I have had all the time in my life previously combined. I'm not bragging about that or trying to raise awareness. I am stating a fact. People can't keep their comments to themselves. Like, it's my fault the pandemic happened. Do people realize I was born in Bridgeport? Do they realize I voluntarily enlisted in the military during Iraq shortly after 9/11? Do any of those things count for anything? I suppose not, judging by the evidence I have seen. It is unfortunate. It is a heartbreaking work of humanity's staggering genius. It is in our nature to harm and hate each other. I'll be the first to say that human beings in general are just inherently evil. I mean, we are very selfish. We are very absorbed in our own problems and stressors of ourselves and no one else. It's always about how are you going to take care of yourself. It's not how are we going to stop another world war from happening. For example, everyone who does not like America is perceived as evil. These so-called axis of evil ring a bell? I'm pretty sure the other side had their own propaganda justifying their actions against America too. not exactly the happiest state of the world right now. So much greed. So much tension. So little time. How long are people expecting to live these days? People are walking around like they already released a immortality serum, not a care in the world. Is this supposed to be Anne? Really? Okay, whatever. Oops, not that. This one. Sorry, forgot to scroll down a bit. I know it's kind of hard to see sometimes with the video up there and the bottom of the text over there. I feel like if I put my video to the lower right, that it would be too distracting. I don't know. I haven't tried it. We'll experiment with it later. You know what? Let's do it right now. Let's find out right now. Okay, we're gonna find out now. We're gonna find out. Let me know if this is too distracting, chat. No, there's no fucking chat. Anyway, why would I put a chat in this type of video? Anyway. We'll pause for a moment. Let me just gather my bearings here. Because we all know how much I love to give rings to bears. That was a Tony joke right there. I'm writing that down. I'm adding that to my skit. So copyright pending. Copyright pending. No one steal that from me. All right. But that could actually be a pretty good one. Bear rings. You could like come up with a whole spiel about that. I think so. I don't know. Other people might disagree. I don't know. Those people are party poopers. Anyway. Realistically, is everyone going to live and be healthy until like their 80s? I mean, we should all be so lucky. Am I wrong? Am I way off base? I find it funny how near the end of someone's life is when they start taking better care of themselves. But you should have been doing that shit throughout your entire damn life. Damn it. Fear is a powerful motivator. So is the lack of knowledge of the unknown. I've been told some parts of my books are like journal entries, which I understand. Especially Could Have Been Crazy. Book 1 of this 3-book series. Maybe more. Maybe it'll follow the Uncharted series. It'll be the Uncharted trilogy. Then we'll have number 4. Then we'll have just some sidebar random Lost Legacy story. I just realized my ZV1 is... Oh, why is it picking up the microphone when it's muted. It's weird. Anyway, I already checked the previous video, so I know it's fine. So this one will be fine too. What point do I want to go to next? Should I consider myself in regards to my love life to be lucky? I mean, I technically been in love 13 times when you consider all my relationships were long term. I mean, it felt like love. I'm not entirely sure if it was reciprocated. How do you spell that? Reciprocated in each relationship by the current female at the time. Let me throw this in her. I'm gonna throw this in her. Someone asked me if I was a top or bottom. If I was a top, okay. I said no. They said, so you're a bottom. I replied, let me fix this. Someone asked me, are you a top? I said no. They said, so you're a bottom. I replied, you guys know what's coming up. You know what's coming up. I replied, I'm whatever my girlfriend needs me to be. It's not a nice saying. I mean, like, at the one hand, it's like kind of like, it's kind of, you know, snappy, kind of like in your face kind of thing, but like, it's really true if you want to think about it. Like, maybe not true in the sense that everyone believes this, but true in the sense that everyone should believe this. Like, I'm just saying, I'm getting off my soapbox here. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox here. See how this shit works? You see how this shit works? You see how this shit works? There you go. This is how to write a book by Tony Lee. Just talk to your damn self while making a YouTube video and doing cross-platform stuff. There it is. As simple as that. Technology. Alright, what do we have right now? What do we have right now, guys? Where does it tell you? Oh, 64 pages. It's not bad. But when you consider there's only like 32 single space, that's kind of bad. But that's okay. Dude, like, Could Have Been Crazy was like 200 or 300 pages single space. That all I remember was how long that fucking book took. Largely in part that I did not want to end it. I didn't see in my life at the time a appropriate spot to end it in. And that really bothered me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me rambling. Maybe it's just me rambling. I need to get one of those voice recognition software that types down the words I say. Does it understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Man, don't know software understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. I was thinking about making a sexual joke here, but I decided not to. You guys noticed it a long time ago. Just relax. Don't bullshit me that you did not notice that. Shut up. Your mind is as perverted as I am, so don't even try. Don't even try. We're now steamer. This is why this shit takes so long, because it is very immersive, and like making this video at the same time does tend to motivate me a little bit more. But when the well is tapped, it's tapped. It can't just magically fill itself up. That's not the way this shit works. I'm approaching that wall. The wall that I must break through or figure out a way around to get this book to be where I want it to be. To get this book where I want it to book. Get this book where I want it to be. The goal of my book here is to end it. To find a spot in my life that I can say, now is the time to let this settle. I'll finish the trilogy later if I need to. Honestly, I don't want to finish it, because that will mean I am content with the good and bad things in my life at that time. I don't want the story to end. I do understand, though, that the ending is meant to be a happy ending, a storybook ending, where I live happily ever after with whomever. I feel like I should accompany some of these words with their straps. It could be appropriate. Not every thirst trap is about sex, by the way, or lust. some of them make you think and are meaningful. It's hilarious. Just tired. Not physically. As I always say, there are very rare times I'm physically tired. It's more emotionally or mentally. Sometimes I feel too much. The weight of the world is being held up by my Herculean shoulders. I have been told I have nice shoulders. Not going to lie. Flex. Why am I not allowed to flex? Everyone needs to flex every once in a while. It builds confidence and pride. All of us should be so lucky to know our good points and our bad shortcomings. That's how we can grow. Reading Rainbow. The more you know. Q Shooting Star. Q blue, purple, and gold wishes. That's a reference to Genshin Impact. What you know about that? I know all about that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Alright, I think I'm tapped for today. How much did we get done? We got like, oh my god, we only got like 2 or 3 pages done. I think I've kind of forced it today. I didn't get a chance to write as much as I wanted to this past weekend. I think I just felt like I had to put something down, even if it's not my best material. But you know what? Like when you're forcing things in terms of writing, you have to question whether is it productive writing or is it not. Is what you're gonna spend time writing about right now, is it gonna be okay if you don't think it's the best quality product you can put out? Do you think it's worth it? If you're gonna put out a inadequate product, does that mean it should be put out at all? And that's something I have struggled with. I should put that down right now. I should put that whole fucking thing I just said right now. But I'm not gonna. It will live forever in the YouTube universe. Alright guys. I think the total came around like just under an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I had to separate the file because I had to call work like I indicated, but I don't know, guys. I felt like I was rambling at some point. Is being held up. Held up. Here we go. Rhyming impact with that. Genius right there. Genius. Do I have armpit hair? Because like sometimes I like to be a wrestler and not have armpit hair. Just saying. Because like, you know, I'm a wrestler. I have like The Rock's personality. And like the boy Rock's, Dwayne's, when he was a kid, when Dwayne's body. I have The Rock's personality, but not his body. Just saying. No homosexual reference or anything, just saying. But like, if I was that big, I could clap some cheeks. Just saying. No homosexual reference either. Just saying, clap some cheeks. Alright, guys, we're gonna stop this before I say something that might be inappropriate or not. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for reading. Take care of yourselves and each other.